Today we have a good matchup for you guys tonight. It is a Call of Duty Battle Royale setting type of event. If you guys don't know what this one's about, well, I'm gonna go over it. This is the ELYTEGAMERS version of their ranked with Galaxy News standings event. So in particular, it's called the Elite League, and this is their last day of this particular league. Now they're gonna have one every single week going forward, I believe. I'm pretty sure about that. Every week for every Monday at I believe 2 p.m. Eastern for me, but I think 8 p.m. Watt. All right, so if you guys want to compete in that, you guys can. If you guys are especially in the African setting, continent, I guess, this would be a great event because again, those ranked are going to be going toward Galaxy News stuff. It's part of that AF. They don't have a server per se, which they should, but it's part of that. I'm gonna use server as the word part of the world. So if you guys want to compete in that, you guys absolutely can. I think they're open for anybody to compete in general, but again, these results are going to go toward that African Galaxy News standings rankings. All right, so now that we got that kind of through, I'm going to show you guys a team list, and I'm also going to show you guys who has been winning so far in this event, in this particular league event. Here we go. Let's take a look. So this one is who is competing, where they're going to be, what slot they're going to be, all right? So let's go down the list and let me know who you think is going to win today, and let me know who you think is going to win the entire league. We'll go over the rankings still and let you know who's winning so far. We got VMX, Predators, GWG, Extreme 5, Crusaders, Alpha, Death Squad, Zero Black, PSA, EG Assassins, GAM Extreme, Black Mafia, Snow Wolves, SG Top Boys, Reapers 182, Killshot, the Dark Scouts, Dark Dragons, and KDS. I'm gonna pick a team right now for myself as well. Thinking about it, I really know one team, and I know they're a really good squad, more of an underdog type of team. But this time I am going to pick the EG Assassins. They were so good in the Zombie Esports Center League when they were hosting that. So I think the Assassins have a really good shot of winning. I think they came in second in that event. So EG Assassins got my vote, team slot 10. All right, let's take a look at the rankings and see how well they have been doing. I have not looked at these rankings at all. I just put them onto the screen, so they might be on top. We'll see. All right, so they are not on top, so that's actually interesting. All right, so anyway, SG Top Boys has the top spot with 222 total points. That is a crazy amount, especially compared to a lot of these other teams below. Second one down, breaking it down to 42 points below the top, is going to be Death Squad 6 with 180 points. From there, I'm trying to do some quick math. 22 points down is Alpha with 158 points. So there's your top three so far. We'll see if anyone can break in to that podium spot. We'll see if there's any changes in that podium spot, by the way. With Zero Black being the top runner for that, 142 points for them. Just, what is it? 16 points below Alpha in that one. So really close. Obviously can make up the space, especially if Alpha doesn't do well and Zero does very well, obviously. Black Mafia with 133 points. Really good there. And 127 for Area 57 Snow, which I don't think is competing. I think I would remember that name. But there's our EG Assassins. 92 points for them. And, you know, it's going to be tough. We'll see if they can overcome the odds here. At least to get to a podium spot. That would be, I think, a huge goal to achieve if they can get to a podium spot. But I also think it's, again, I guess to reiterate, that would be nearly insane if they can. Not only would they have to just go bonkers, but the other teams would have to do pretty bad as well, especially the higher up ones in general. So, I noticed a frame drop. Let's see if we can fix that. Excuse me, I'm not sure if I'm sick or not. I feel like I'm starting to get sick, but I'm not sure about that. So, hopefully it'll be all good. But, let's see if I need to make any changes here. Because I noticed a frame drop, and I don't like frame drops. Despise them. we can take this one out. Probably. I'm just thinking, what should I take out? Alright, I think we are live right now. Yep, we are live right now. I'm gonna make some edits to the YouTube side before we begin. We're gonna start in like 1 minute, by the way. So we'll be ready for that. Also, I'm on a stream delay, so remember that. The reason I have a stream delay is to make sure that teams don't see or use what we see here for their advantage in the game. Okay, so if you're competing, feel free to watch, but don't try to use what you see for your advantage in game. I want you guys to watch and enjoy yourselves. Obviously, if there's something cool, I want you guys to be able to see that, but I don't want you guys to using this obviously to better your squad in any particular matchup or whatever. Don't want you guys doing that. All right, so I'm just adding some tags for the video just to help my stream out. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, I would appreciate if you guys leave a like on YouTube. Follow and subscribe is always great. That just helps me out. All right. Looks like we are starting right now, so I will get you guys back onto that scene right now. But also, as I said, I'm putting in these this information to my stream. I'll open that up in just a second. Go save there. And now let me bring you guys back. All right, we got 2 matches for you guys tonight. So not usually the 3 or 4 that we usually have. It's 2 because the league had already 2 matches before, so technically they're gonna have 4 matches anyway. But 2 today. All right, 2 today. 60, 61, 61, 62. I'm looking at the top left. I'm seeing how many people are gonna be here. Roughly is in the low 60s, it looks like, which is good. It's a good amount. Let's see how well everyone does, and we'll try to give you guys that action that we all like to see. Okay. All right, let's see the playing line right now. We can. There we go. All right, so middle of the plane, middle plane map, I should say, as it is a good spot to drop to wherever you want to go. Take off the music as well. But yeah, there you go. I'm not sure where people are going to be dropping to. You can see the floating bases on the south by Circus and Docks. So maybe around Pipeline, they'll be able to get some good loot there. Team 10 heading down possibly to downtown as they drop right immediately. Team 14 may be doing the same, although they're going to continue going off to Dock as well. Team 7 dropping off as well, possibly. Maybe the floating base as well for Team 14 as they pass by Dock. And they're going to have that to themselves. A lot of good loot there and being able to grab it. I'm not sure if helicopters are allowed in this event, but if they are, there will be a helicopter there. Team 2, 6, 17, and 8 are really close, but I think they're going to start separating off a bit. Practice range is on that line. Crash is on that line. So it does seem like sort of some separation, but still a lot of overlap. I'm going to go to Team 2 to start because I do believe that they have 3 teams around this area. So here we go. PR3 just drops down. It looks like they are trying to loot up. Obviously, that's what everyone's doing right now. See if we can get a good vantage on this battle. JYBZ is kind of out there in the open. It looks like Harriet is already pushing and trying to shoot. Trying to make contact, but backs away. Sorry about that, guys. I think I am starting to develop a cold. Hopefully not too bad. God of War and Shade are really close. Shade is backing down the hill, I think just to get away. Not sure if he was able to loot anything. New HUD and God of War are going towards Shade. I wonder if they're going after him or just looting this one building that's over here because they haven't done that yet. Fakes are going off. Crazy Bot is crossing the street to the rest of his teammates. Looks like Team 6 and Team 2 may be in a battle. I'm not sure if they've killed... I don't think any of them have killed each other yet. Still have been a lot of looting. The overlap is insane here with 3 teams.
The revived flight will arrive.
Looks like people are dying across the map. Zero getting one shot. JYBZ shooting down at Cannabis. Cannabis is losing some health but stays alive pretty well. There's a knock in here and Hairjet Hairjet was able to get a thirst too. Someone brought down an airborne. Looks like in the buildings intertwining. He goes to the second floor, but I think the enemy stayed on the first floor. But he might go to the second floor as well. Looks like that is the case, so we follow him through. And he has left the spot. East Life getting knocked down. Or was that? Is that Breast Life? Breast? It's weird. It's a combination of breast and beast. Whatever. We got a weird name. We got Team 17 and Team 2. Looks like they're, Team 17 seems to be a little sandwiched in here. And we might see Cannabis come down. Shams has already come down with a smoke bomb. I think he just wanted to grab his teammate's dog tag inside the house or outside the house. 17 now has their side with Cannabis and their squad having theirs. Alright, there we go. Shams gets knocked in the back by HUD. I guess he thought they were still in the building. He was kind of surrounding the building. They were on the outside. HUD's pushing forward toward Cannabis. I wonder if he's going to go to the roof where Cannabis is. Which would be a risky play, I think, in my eyes. But it is a possibility. And HUD backs off. Alright, we're going to separate out of this because I saw some other... There's definitely some other action that was going on. And hopefully I didn't miss too much. We're going to head to EG right now. This team, I have winning. It looks like they're getting the revive right now. Team 14 right there with Sean. And Agent 47 gets taken down and thirsted out. But Agent is there as well, or Sammy's there as well to hit Sean. And he wins his battle. So, one more player still there. Sammy hurdles the wall and gets knocked out first. 3 dog tags in the line there. And who's going to win this one to survive for the last playing team? Reloads need to be happening. Eyes gets taken down, and that is it for EG. Genius with a little bit of health left survives, and he's going to be able to bring back everybody. Are you kidding me? It was literally between those two players for all the marbles to bring back all of their teammates, and it will be going to Genius with Sean, Kampachi, and Elder getting back into the game. Are you kidding me? The close call for sure. Genius might have had maybe 3% health, something like that. And I really thought EG had it, especially since it seemed like that one player, Genius, needed to reload. Oh, what happened here? Squad wipe for sure here. Cannabix gets that one. And it looks like Ivor, Cannabix, and Snipe are going to keep moving on. I don't know. Snipe actually might be out of the game. I'm not sure if he's out or dog tags can be picked up. So he can get back into the game. That was insane, that first squad wipe that we saw. Heading over to Team 8. They do have an enemy near them, but it seems like they're backing off from it. It could just be that they don't know that one player is still here. Let's see if we can find him, because I think he's... Oh, there he is. Look where you are. What do you have? Do you have a sniping scope? Do you have a... Let's see what you got. Smoke, heading over to you. What slot was he on? 19? Let's see. Is he by himself as well? No. He's got all of his teammates alive, but not near him at all. And right now, he's going to be gliding down. Does he have a vehicle that he wants to take? He got up there, so maybe he's the one with the airborne. He grabs his teammate's dog tag. Alright, so that's why he did that. Oh, all of his teammates are dead. That was weird. In spectate mode, it showed that his teammates were still alive, but I guess not. They're bringing back Paku right now. I don't know if they can bring back Derek at this point. He might be trying to go to his dead box. I think that might be it right there. Let's see if this will work. It will. So Derek's going to come back too. Nice. ADS is going to keep living on with all of their squad mates unless he gets taken down somehow. But I don't really see that happening before the plane comes around. Team 6 is driving across the bridge, but I want to see that battle that might be happening between 12 and 16. See if this is going to be a thing. Eddie J Gamer, along with the rest of his squad with Ombre, Champ, and Truebot. Again, they have people close. We'll kind of see how close. So we go with, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Wicked and Bad. Wicked and Bad? I think that's how you're supposed to say that.
The revived flight will arrive in
The Hypergen's coming in from the blue. Bad's going toward the blue. I guess he just wants to be closer to his teammates. But all of Team 12 is pretty much inside this compound. And just looting it up for now. They have no idea that enemies are just coming in from the blue as we speak. Team 7 heading over to them, south side of the new zone. Airborne going to be used by Starboy. It looks like that's going to work. Let's see if he's going to try to land on the enemy here, especially since the rest of their team is starting to get hit. And he's going to land on top of one right here. Tries to hit him with the shotgun Echo. Works out beautifully. And now he's starting to get shot pretty bad, but can he survive the movement? He'll try to heal with a healing circle as well. That seems to have worked. And he's sliding out as if nothing bad happened to him at all. His teammate was taken down by Slayer. There he is, as you can see through the wall. Slayer gets taken down by Starboy. I think we have a 1v2 scenario. Airborne R182 fighting up against Starboy and DS6. They're not pushing this right away, which is quite interesting. I thought they would against an individual player. They may not know that there's only one left. Maybe they feel like they're at a disadvantage since they have two people. They do have the advantages as far as numbers is concerned. The separation is growing between the two squads as we speak.
Chip terminal is almost
Their
ready.
helicopter? No. Like what? What am I hearing? Team 14. I'm gonna head over to them with Team 11. So there's a bunch of people. There's a helicopter going up, and
The revived flight will
GAM Ghost has to know that there's a helicopter there. Yep, sees it now for sure. And I wonder if they're gonna have a rocket launcher to shoot against that helicopter. Baseless just got knocked out. Baseless man just got knocked out. I'm not sure what happened to him. But the rest of the team is now here, up by the dock. Heading over to KS. They have 0 kills on the board. Looks like Bad is shooting at people. Let's see if that's the case. It looks like yes, that is. Gets a kill, and that's his first. Aku's not looking too good on that left side. Takes a hit into half health. Dre, welcome to the stream. Enjoy the show, man. Sinzu, thank you for joining in. Genius, OMO, OP Genius. Genius did great in that to stay alive with this squad intact as well. The Wicked and Bad, I guess. I thought was going to go toward the blue to hit Paku, but Paku's going around. He doesn't want to be facing up against a full team, which makes a lot of sense. And hopefully he can survive in that blue zone for a little bit longer to just, you know, get around that team. Team 11, maybe? Team 15, maybe? Let's go to 11, actually. That seems to be a good spot. Let's see as things render in. It looks like State is in the air. The rest of his squad's also in the air. They have a dog tag in front that I think they just picked up. Yes, they did. Eaglet did on Faceless. And let's see, they're going after 0. There's Glitch across the way, and I think State saw him and now wants some protection as he might try to shoot across as well eventually. But there's only one person for 0 on that other side. It looks like he is actually regrouping to his teammates now. So that does seem to be the case. But he was just on this hill alone with Delta there now.
The revived flight will arrive.
Delta goes back to his squad. GMA is staying on top of the cliff, which I think is a great idea. It's over. Yeah, that's better. Bad's getting shot at, but he has a healing circle, so that might just work out. It's a long-range shot with an AR. Usually, it's hard to hit well with that type of gun, long range. Hyper is on top of the cliff, which is quite interesting. Might have a great angle, but he's backing down to his teammates as well. And they might be getting shot on top of the hill. It looks like they are shooting down at them. I'm surprised KS isn't taking a lot of damage from GAM, even though they're using ARs. It's still pretty much a long-range type. Ooh. Good flashbang. Slows down Delta there, but he will get over to the right to avoid any contact. Team 0 glitch. I think glitch. Let's take a look at that. And especially glitch. Let's see. From 0. He has so many enemies in front of him. I think he's waiting for his teammates to come around to help out the cause. But if they can get their whole group over here and then they can fly down and glide down to the enemy, they can take them out pretty easily as far as I can tell. Although the shots on Eaglet are going to be pretty significant here. A lot of good hits. And yeah, he survives. Looks like Team 11's using Airborne and maybe trying to Airborne on top of Team 16 because they're right on top of them right now. Looking up, Team 16's using Airborne as well, so just a change of direction for Team 11 as they're going to head toward the docks. Team 16 is going to follow them, I think, so they can get in towards zone as well. Although they are crossing the water too, heading over to the lighthouse instead. So how's this circle looking at the end of it all? Team 7's in a great spot. It looks like it's going to be a major water finish. Team 4, take a look at X5. We haven't seen much of X5 at all here. 2 kills already on the board for them. But Chatty is knocked. Vibes is out of the game, but he's coming back, hopefully. If the team can stay alive. There's an enemy for Team 14, Genius. Genius was the one that did great, keeping his teammates alive and well. And it looks like they're continuing their performance here. Do this one. Kratos throws a nice grenade and Genius gets hurt by it for sure. We see a push from Kratos. Kratos trying to get Genius. I think he did get him. Yes, he did. Got a knock there. So that is just a knock, though. I don't think he went for the thirst. Team 14 still has a player, Kimpachi. Let's see if Kimpachi dealing with the blue zone as well. And he's alone, too, in this. Now that Genius is knocked, he's going to try to heal through it. Will he try to pick up? I think he's going to try to grab Genius's dog tag. But Kimpachi definitely has to worry about this blue zone. This is hurting a lot. Team 4 is going to forget about this. X5 is going to forget about that knock. They know they got the instinct, the thirst with the kill feed probably telling them. But other than that, Kimpachi, he's not going to be able to bring back teammates anymore. So he's just going to grab his loot instead and hope that he has good meds so they can work their way in. Kratos is right. Oh, never mind. He is using... I don't know why spectate mode sometimes doesn't show it. But there you go. Genius is coming back. Unless Kimpachi gets taken down because of this X5 team that's right in front of him. It's going to be a bit problematic. So that timer on the flame line coming back is going to take a bit. Interesting. I don't know why he's going backwards. Maybe he knows there's something back there that he can grab. I know he definitely doesn't want to get taken out by X5. But what else are you going to do? If he doesn't have a vehicle, that would be problematic back there. Team 4 is in a great spot, by the way. I know if some of their players are just getting in. But this is a good spot to be in if they can just get into zone. KS is in a good spot as well, holding up this island. And a lot of players across the way. Team 7, Team 8, Team 11 is on the left side here with Ghost. Looks like between 7 and 8 is a major battle. 0 taking some shots and some gases to themselves. Hani's getting hit badly and gets taken down by Glitch. Good start there. We'll see if the rest of Team 7 can kind of close in the gap to create some more havoc. Smoke bomb behalf of Team 7. Ghost and State go to the skies and to escape. A lot of Team 8 players still on second floor. All these players, though, need to move in just a little bit more in order to stay inside zone. And Team 11 actually drops on top of the roof, shooting down from it. Hitting Grammy. Grammy gets knocked. Team 11 has a ton of players as they come down and thirst the enemy. Look at where DS6 is. He's, I think, by himself now. He's in a precarious position out here at the beach. Looks like one player's coming down. It is State. State's got his back and takes him down. We got 5 teams left. Team 11's doing great so far here with all of their players, but 911 is doing great also, shooting down State and gets a knock. See a throw ball off to the right, and it is a gas, but it's too low, and 0 won't be knocked from it. Oh, he comes out of it though, and the push is real. Ghost trying to avoid the contact, instead gets taken down. 0 getting a 2-piece here. Will Eaglet be the one that saves the day as 911 is getting hit pretty badly? He needs to heal. He's trying that behind the rock. He does. And Eaglet in front. It's a 1v1 on this side. 3 teams left, by the way. And Team 16 is just chilling behind me, just saying, hey, you guys battle it out. Feel free to kill each other. We'll just take out whoever's last. And so that's why it's so important between these 2 teams who wins it. Wow, swimming around to the right. That might have surprised Eaglet a bit, but he stays into the smoke, hiding it out for a sec. Team 8 does have their teammates coming back, actually. You can see they're Upset and Dookie still alive. And 911 gets knocked down by Eaglet. Eaglet with barely enough health to deal, though. You can see Zero, Upset, and Dookie coming in now. Only a few more shots is required, and yeah, they get him out. Good job from Eaglet with the handgun. So now they're going to loot up as much as possible. The zone's going to be pushing both teams out to the ocean, and KS is trying to stay on much land as possible until the very end. But I think it is going to be in favor of this KS team, obviously, mostly because of the fact that they have most of their players still alive. So it's a 4v2 scenario against Zero in favor of KS here. And also KS, this is all the loot that they started with, so it's not like they had to switch out. Now, the good thing you can say about Zero is that they had a lot of boxes to choose from for loot, but I don't know if they like the loot that came out of these 3 boxes. We'll see if they like it or not with the fact if they win their battles or not. So underwater, you can shoot in this game, in case anyone was wondering. There's the shots now. Dookie's getting hit pretty badly. He's trying to snipe across. He does get a hit. I think that might have been from Upset instead, but they do get a kill there in the water. Let's see from anyone's perspective what that looks like. Yuki continues to shoot across with the sniper.
I've been hit.
He changes guns to an automatic. Tries to make contact. Arbochi's getting hit pretty badly, but now he needs to reload. He's trying to hop in the water, which is really funny. But he gets the knock. It's a 2v2. Wicked Bad is getting hit now, and Dookie's again just going up to this. Oh, he gets another one. Are you kidding me? What's going on? Zero's getting 3 in a row. Delta's out as well. Zero doesn't lose a single person in that 2v4 scenario, and they win it. Good job from them. Are you kidding me? I don't know how that happened. What was up with KS? Did they run out of ammo? I thought for a moment one of them wasn't even showing a gun. Something went down where maybe they didn't have the right equipment to deal with that battle. I'm really surprised by that. But there you go. There you have it. Zero with the victory, with a lot of kills. We saw them in a lot of battles, a lot of squad wipes. Let's take a look at the total results to try to figure out who did what. All right, here we go. Again, Zero first place, 6 for Dookie, 4 for Glitchy and Upset each, and 911 with 3. So that's a team total of 17 kills, double digits, first place. Congratulations to Zero. Don't go anywhere, by the way, guys. We got more matches, or we got one more match to come, so don't go anywhere for that. And I also want to take a look at the chat. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know in the chat, and I will get back to you. I will have a delay, so if you write them as early as possible, I'll get to you as early as possible. KS with 3 for Wicked and Bad. We saw a lot of good stuff from him. Hyper, Gen, and Delta each get 1, a team total of 5 there. And then GAM with 2 for Eaglet, 1 apiece for State and Ghost, a team total of 4. So there's your top 3. This B Squad with 3 for Champ, and the rest with 2, a team total of 6, 7, 8, 9. X5 with 3 total kills. DS6 with 6 kills as well. Cannabix with 5 by himself, 6 total for the squad. 3 total kills for Crazy Bot, God of War, and New Hood. SG with 7 from Genius. Again, great stuff from Genius. It was close to being one of the last teams in this one, and the fact that Genius was able to survive let them get to this far. So 7, 8, 9, 10 double digits for the squad. KDS with 0 kills. This mixed bag. Oh no, R182. R182 squad with 2 kills. 3 total kills for Shade and Sakamanji. I'm gonna go with that. Total between the 2. TC with 2 kills. PR3 with 2 kills as well. EG with 3 total kills there. Sammy and Agent 47 getting the 3 total there. PSA with Coco getting 1 kill. GWG with 0 kills. And Ola with 1 kill by himself. So there you go. There's the details for the top 9. And let's get ready for match number 2. Well, I don't know if the rooms are out yet. Let me check that. They could be. They very well could be. Next one will come out at 45. Oh, we're not starting that late out, are we? Why are we doing that? So I just got notified that the next match will start in like will open like how many minutes is that? Jesus Christ. too long, man. In like 15 minutes, the room will open, and then at for me 3 p.m. But for you guys, maybe in Watt time, it's 9 p.m. So it's we got like a half hour before this one starts. Why are we doing it that way? That is why don't you? Everyone's already here. No one really wants to wait, I imagine. But if that's the way they want to run it, I guess so. All right, so let's talk about what you guys wrote in chat. Let me see here. Iron Boot says, "Hey CJ, Master Chief, my love. What's up? Thank you for joining in." Ola Bode, the goon. Sorry, were you the Ola person who got last place? Sorry if that was you. A water fight, yeah, the last water fight. Kala clan rebranding their clan after getting banned in some events. That's a shame, says Dre. Well, yeah, Dre saying that. Yeah, that's a shame. I haven't heard that before. I have seen Kala play before, so that's good information. Thank you for letting me know. Ola says, so go SG. Kemji says, nice commentary. Thank you. 911 Matt says, Abdurrahman. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'll try my best next time. Says 911 Mad. Yeah, I mean, that was a good matchup between all of them, especially at that end. I liked at the end there. I'm not a big fan of water battles, but I am surprised that it was a 2v4 and the 2-team won. It's kind of crazy how that happened. I think they tried to use the snipes. I know Zero was trying to snipe across. I don't think he was having much success with that. And so he switched over to the automatic weapon. That worked out very nicely for him. So I think that was pretty key there. I really can't believe. Are we really starting? Are we starting in a half hour? Why? I'm just typing back because he's saying it's gonna start at 9. I'm like, why? I don't even know how to question this. In a half hour. Oh, they're new squads. I don't know if there are. Maybe there are new squads. Are squads coming? It's just if it's the same squads, then it's be like, I don't know about that, bro. But if they are new squads, then it kind of makes sense. So they have a dedicated time to coming in. Kind of makes sense then. But you also, everyone knows, like if it starts like at let's say 8. This one started at 8 p.m. Watt time. They can only really last for a half hour. They can't last for much more than that. The circle is going to start close, I think, like in a half hour. So if not at, earlier, it could end a lot earlier than the zone closing to ultimately 0. So if you know it's gonna be 8, then you can probably have your next match start at 8:45, giving 15 minutes between the last possible time that match can be to the start of the next match. Pretty much, I would say, but it's fine either way. All right. Thank you for subbing. Let's see who did that. Oh, that's a follow. Thank you, Valzil. Thank you, Valzil10. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Real Sleek, GG's. Big Smoke says, Dookie, are we allowed to play? Says Dean. If you're registered, you can play. If you're not registered, highly recommend going to the description below. We have the ELYTEGAMERS Discord server there. This is what that organized event's all about. So you guys can sign up your squads for sure. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to use the same room or using a different room. We might be using a different room. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really sure. And I'm using an emulator, so I can't really play. I've never played a game on emulator. Otherwise, if I knew I was going to be not wasting time, but like filling some time, I would probably, play with my phone. But oh well. It is what it is. Yep. If you guys have any questions, again, let me know. Happy to help out. Let's see. He's written back. Oh yeah, by the way, we do have a $300 prize pool event for the Naked Esports side. So there's a description below that's for Elite Gamers. There's also a description below, or a Discord below, I should say. There's a Discord below for Naked Esports. So click on both of them. I really want you to. But there's one that will lead you to a $300 prize pool event. That's going to happen on the 22nd. So not this Tuesday coming up, which is tomorrow, but next Tuesday we'll be having that. And that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free to play in. So all you have to do is register your squad. You have to have a squad to register. If you don't, we'll find people to compete with. And you have a chance to win, again, part of that $300 prize pool. The way we break it down is $150. This is all in cash, by the way. $150 for first place, $100 for second place, $50 for third place. So if that's something you're interested in, especially a lot of people who might be watching COD Mobile players, you guys can sign up right now for that. And all that information is in the Discord for mine, Naked Esports one. This is Real Esports. Yep, this is Real Esports. It's like meta, you know. Esports is a digital thing. Is that real compared to that? It's like a kind of oxymoronic. It's KG me. Oh, okay. Instead of KG me, oh, KG me. I'll try to do that going forward. KG me. If I say it 100 times, maybe I'll get it right. JR Soul YouTube says bloody water fight. Lol. I know. I don't usually see water fights. I may see water fights. I think I've seen 3 of them out of my time in my experience of casting scrims. So not very often. It's usually in that one spot that's like northwest of the map. I don't usually see it in like the river. I've never seen a river finish in the water, but I guess it could happen. See, I think he was typing back. Let's see if he did. Yeah, so I guess they're the same squads competing, but they just have a huge wait time. And he also says he's gonna change it for next week, so I guess that makes sense. I guess he thought like they want to have set times for the lobbies, and they want to give enough time just to make sure. But the way I see it, like if you're already competing, you're already playing your first match, as you should be ready to go for the next match whenever they come out. So that's what we do for at least our Naked Esports ones. For Isolated Royale, like match 1 has a hard time start for us. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. We open the rooms at like 7:45, so 15 minutes to get into the room and before it starts. And then whatever the next one is, like we usually give like 5 minutes before the next one starts. So you know, it's like we're not exactly sure when it's going to end, you know, every match. But we know like it's going to be roughly like 5 to 10 minutes after the match ends. So everyone has enough time to sub in their players or whatever and stay in the room. That's a great thing about COD Mobile too. I love that about COD Mobile, is that the room can stay open. Even though we already went through one match, it stays open. And you can continue with that one room constantly. And that way you don't have to kick everyone out of the room, send out new codes, get new, and then have confusion about, you know, codes that can possibly pop up, people taking wrong slots, you know, all that terrible stuff that you hate to see. At least for a tournament organizer, this makes it a lot easier. Let me play some music while I'm at it, and hopefully, I'm not. I think the room's gonna open in like 7 minutes, so we'll get that whenever we can. George Matt says, I'm so disappointed in that 4-team squad. Like, how? I know. I don't really get that. I think, I saw one person just swimming without a gun. So I assume he just maybe ran out of bullets. I really don't know why. he would do that, but it seemed to be the case. And then there was like other people rotating, I think, to a boat on the left. I think they were trying to hit to a boat. But yeah, I mean, as a 4v2, you have a huge advantage, and you can also tell that you have a huge advantage because you know how many people are left in the room, right? So at any given time, you can see how many people are alive. So if you have 4 people on your side and you know there's 6 people alive, well, you know you have advantages. You got 6 people on, you have only 2 people left, and you just got to make sure you stay together and shoot across and get those kills. That's pretty much like anytime you're a full squad, the closer you are probably is the better. Not necessarily like 100%, like you don't have to be like shoulder to shoulder, but like you do want to be close. And then I think a good rule of thumb is if you start to lose players, so let's say you're 2 players now, right? Instead of 4, you're a duo squad now. Separation is going to be very important because you want to get different angles, and it's a much more difficult to overcome like a straight up battle. It's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of I know it's kind of funny to say, but what was that movie? Braveheart? Not Braveheart. The Patriot. Remember The Patriot with the guerrilla warfare? Huge part of the Civil War. Not Civil War, Revolutionary War. I don't know if you guys know American history, actually, since this is the African event. But The Patriot is about guerrilla warfare where you kind of just take the attention and then back off, right? It's like just fight, and then back off so you don't lose a lot of people and you surprise the enemy with like quick hits. And they don't see him coming, and then when they finally want to turn and shoot, you're already gone, you're out. So like I feel like and that was a huge part, at least in the history lesson, but that was a huge part in the Revolutionary War because the Americans were pretty short-handed and didn't have like the traditional training, so they needed to win by doing these like quick battles in and out and stuff like that. So that being said, I think in this game, in a lot of battle royale games, if you're starting to be less and less people, for one thing, you want to be hidden and out of sight. But if that's not possible, then you try to have your teammates get different perspectives as much as possible, surprise the enemy with different perspectives, and hope that you can overcome their numbers that way. Because if you try to do like, let's say a 2v4 straight up, everyone's together, that 4 is going to win like 80 to 90% of the time. Like, unless you have crazy good players compared to them, which usually isn't the case because everyone's a comp team here. You're going to want to instead have your 2 players separate to different angles. Maybe that team of 4 will kind of group up to get one of them, but the other guy might be able to get some hits in the back. So that's just a rule of thumb. It's not necessarily a law, obviously. It could definitely not work and backfire, but for the most part, I think that is a good rule of thumb. Just saying. If you guys disagree, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you would do it. If you're a team of 2, right? How would you take out a team of 4? Would you try to stay together? Is that your best bet? Or separate? Or, I don't know, some other option that I'm not thinking about? So yeah, if you guys have any question about that, hit me up. I'm the little I am really weirded out that we're gonna be starting this next match right in like the room's gonna open in like 3 minutes now, but we've been on for 15 minutes already. I don't get it, but you know, the way they want to run this one. They did say going forward they're going to do it probably the normal way. I know, yeah, they said they're going to change it next week. So as we wait, you have any questions? Hit me up. Hit me up. Read my thoughts on... You can just pick at my thoughts about random stuff you guys want to talk about. Let me think. Any other topic? Especially things that might have been brought up during the game. I mean, in this game, it's the gunplay is way different compared to PUBG Mobile. It's a lot of slide, a lot of jumping, and close quarter battles for COD Mobile compared to PUBG, where a lot of times it's about how well you peek, how quick you can kind of like quick scope somebody. It's not necessarily about the close range battles, although that's part of it. It's not about sliding because there is no sliding in PUBG, and it's not about the jumping because no one jumps. You know, no one jumps in PUBG as far as like gunplay. You can jump, but no one like jumps to dodge in PUBG. That's like a COD mobile thing. So definitely a different technique to battling, I think. And I like that because you don't want the same two games to have the same techniques in gunshot work. You want them to be different skill sets. Now in COD Mobile you have a lot of classes as well, specialties. That's one thing I think PUBG can learn from. It would be great if maybe PUBG can add that aspect. Maybe they can do that earlier in like some fun modes to see if it'll work, because they had done the thing where, you know, you can bring back teammates going to certain spawn locations and bringing them back there by calling their teammates back in. They have done that in like fun mode games, and I think that's a very popular thing, is being able to bring back teammates. For one thing, not only is it like better for the person that died, because now they don't have to just assume that they're never coming back for the rest of this game, right? Once you die in a game, you don't want to stick around, right? In PUBG Mobile, unless you know the players and you wanted to see how well they do, like as your squad. But if you're playing with like random people, you really don't want to do that. You don't want to stick around. You just want to like leave so you can go on to the next game and play. But if you have an ability to come back, then you have like a feeling that you can be brought back, obviously. And your teammates, if they're really nice, bring you back, then maybe that can create like a connection between random people. And that brings people together. It also helps people get into the comp scene, I think, because once you start developing like and this is the same thing what happened to me for Naked Esports and how we started, is like we developed friendships, we constantly played with each other. We didn't know each other at all outside of PUBG, and we just played and constantly played and played. And then we realized, hey, we want to try something new. You know, we don't want to just play classics. We want to play in competitions, and we did that. So like, I think that's one way you can start building more and more on the esports side of not only any battle royale game, but PUBG especially, is add that aspect where you can bring back teammates. I heard that. I do think Report. I was talking to Report before we were co-casting a previous game. He's part of Gaming Geeks. He was part of Raw Talent. They kind of merged those two teams together. But yeah, he was talking about how he'd much prefer having, instead of being able to just randomly pick up a team's dog tag and bring them back immediately from any place, to have instead you have to grab the dog tag and then go to a spawn point, like a beaker point, and go and bring them back there. So interesting aspect there. And that's how PUBG Mobile did it with their like fun mode type. I think that makes a lot more sense, because I don't know. I haven't thought about this too much, so I'm not really sure. I do like that idea because I've seen it and I know what it looks like, and it kind of makes sense. Because what's the downside of just having it like this, the current way of COD Mobile, is that your teammates can die, teammates can lose, and then you have one player leave, right? And then come back, grab the dog tags after the enemy's left, and then you keep all your players. The good thing about that though is that you're able to risk it, right? So teams are more likely to battle because they feel like on the back end in their mind they can be brought back to life. So that incentivizes aggressive play. You can say the same thing if there's a beaker point, that incentivizes still aggressive play, because you can still be brought back to life after you die. But it's less likely that you'd be brought back to life, because now not only does your teammate, who might still be alive, pick up your dog tag, they also have to go to a place that might be camped by enemies, like a beaker point. So that probably will lower the amount of aggressive gunplay. At the same time, with that note, I think advantage goes to non-beaker, because it not only will it be more aggressive gunplay, but that forces the esports scene to really look better that way. I don't know how, I don't think I'm explaining this too well at the second point, but there's a feeling like for good content, for me anyway, is having teams not avoid each other, to get people to go and fight against each other, because a lot of times, especially in scrims in general, teams want to avoid each other until the end. They don't want to fight because they want to get rank, and they think like, all right, if I get rank in the beginning, right, and make sure I get a good spot, then I'll go and fight whenever I have to at the end, get those kills then, and that'll be good point system then, or get good points for my team. We don't really want that from happening. Like in multiplayer, you're constantly having battles, right? Multiplayer compared to battle royale, multiplayer, you're constantly gonna have people shoot at each other. There's no way around it. There's no avoiding the enemy and lasting another day or another few minutes. Like, no, you have to fight. And if you don't fight, like, they're just gonna fight you. It's like, there's only one or the other. And so with battle royale, you really I don't like seeing too much of nothing, although the nothing part can be really interesting if it's setting up a strategy and not camping. If it's setting up a strategy like, we are going to cut around here, we hear the gunshots over here, so we're going to try to cut around in a certain way that attacks the enemy, creating a strategy that multiplayer just doesn't have, that's great. But if it's just for camping, then it's a totally different thing. What did you write there? George Math says, I mean naked esports scrim later. Not today. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll have a naked esports isolated royale. That'll be a $20 prize pool. Manual, and you guys can sign up for that still. CJ, hello brother. Is there an area or place to see a list of the squads playing today? Yes, I'll show that right now. Let me see. Do I have to get into the room? Request on me. Oh, I have to get out of this one. Oh, hopefully he'll send me an invite. Alright. But yeah, let me show you guys the team list right now. Looking for my team lists. Got that. Alright. Team list. Where's my rank list? Huh. I think I'm losing a list. Hopefully this will be the one, right? Yes, this is the team list. So these are the teams competing tonight. Let me know who you think is going to win, obviously. There's 1 to 19 here. I had a rank. Oh, here it is. Why did it go up here? Oh, sorry. Change it. I didn't really want to change it, but there you go. I want to change it to that either. I want to move things, but there you go. All right, so back to the team list so you guys can see it. I have EG Assassins winning tonight. I'm not sure who's winning. I'm trying to remember who did well last match. The team of 2. Oh yeah, it was a 0 squad. Probably 0 black then. I think they're the only 0 squad in this one. So 0 black, team slot 8. They got a huge win with a lot of kills. So I think they're on top. They were in that 2v4 situation and they won that, which is crazy. Neutral, bro. I must have been talking about something. We're mentioning neutral. Neutral Esports? Oh, gotcha. Is Neutral Esports in this one? I don't see them. I don't think they're in this one. As you can see, we're getting everyone into the room, so that's good. We got 7 minutes before we begin this one. I'm gonna head back over. So far we talked about, should COD Mobile add beacon spots to bring back teammates rather than just being able to call it in your arm? the differences between PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile and gunplay, a pretty drastic one, surprisingly, because they're both battle royale. You would think pretty similar, but no, they do play them very differently. And I don't know. I like how the different seeds are starting to develop more and more. NA, I've only done NA for the longest time, and you know, I've known those teams for quite a bit. You know, a lot of them are the same. We're starting to develop newer teams. It's exciting to see that growth that I think just is necessary for the community to build. The COD Mobile African community is growing. We see, I'm always noticing newer teams there too, with the different organized events that are happening. So it's awesome to see that. And then I do like the fact that GN Galaxy News is developing these ranked events so we can see who the best teams are. The Ice Slayer Royale, the Naked Esports version, has a rank in there. This event with ELYTEGAMERS, this is a ranked event as well. ZEC, you know, you guys from Africa probably know that, Zambia Esports Center, they have ranked events too. So the fact that that's being more and more developed, giving it a more stable look for people to kind of see, oh, this is something legit. Yeah. I think that's the downfall for mobile gaming right now, that people don't take it legitly yet. I mean, mainstream wise, they don't take it. A lot of people do, obviously. But mainstream wise, if you go outside of the community and you kind of get an outside perspective, it's kind of like what general esports was a few years ago. You know, you're like, esports, playing games, trying to make a living playing games, that's not real. And now you see a lot of esports, whether it's PC or console, especially in North America, they're like, oh yeah, that's normal. And people do make a living. So hopefully we can make that less of a stigma and more real. Manuel, thanks CJ, you're the best brother. Thank you, Manuel. Caro says, other than Papa B, what have the others done late? Really? I think you'd be surprised. You should head over to the GN server and see what they've been doing. There's a lot of organizations. There's a lot of organizers who are building out more and more for the African League, or African ranked system, I guess I should say. With a lot of different game matches, scrims, I guess is the best word. And that's what you can really develop. I mean, you start off somewhere. Hopefully we'll get, I think the next level, if not to get more people watching these events and stuff, is to get sponsors. But sponsors only come when they think that there's a backing behind the event, so they can get their product acknowledged, right? So for COD Mobile, you gotta start from the bottom, and that's what PUBG Mobile did. Start from the bottom, get people to watch. That's why I develop a lot of content, trying to get people to watch. And now we have a $300 prize pool for each month, working with Community Gaming, working with Gelbeat, because they want their product acknowledged. And they you know, that's kind of how it works. Product or service acknowledged. Shinzu, welcome to stream, says Captain can't spell remorse. Did I say remorse or something? Thank you guys for all being back in here. Let's see here. I'm looking through this. Jake Blake. Remember to vote for every 0 member at the ROG rewards. Is there something like that? I'll have to take a look. I might have done. I don't think I've done that. Wait, am I no instead for something? I'm not sure what you mean by Dookie. Oh, are you nominated for something? Well, aren't we meant to vote for people who actually deserve the award? Jeez, Kara. Such toxicity. Thanks, CJ. You're the best, brother. Yes, I said that. Zero guys deserves that team of the year to be Zero Remorse. If you want to vote for deserved, Yeah, I agree though. Captain can't spell remorse. Come on, best medic and trickster. Should be 911 and Papa B. Best medic is the guy in EG. What you saying? Shinzu bully. Just hate. Gatsby for medic. Best medic is Eddie J. What region is this? No cap. All you haters. I don't land. I done land. Says lose. Welcome to the stream. This EG is the second average team. He has been consistent with it since. Gatsby for medic, Papa B for trickster. When you can spell it correctly, come back. Be honest, yeah, you gotta spell that correct. Not the one with the iron boot. Y'all probably mad because you can't make their team. When you can't win a tournament, says Henry. Jesus Christ. Keep going, bro. Peace and love. Is Kali. George Maths says, and always outperform. Papa B for medic or something. Gotcha. Alright, 64 people in this one. Looks like it's about to begin at any second. Be ready for that, guys. If you're not in the room and you're competing, you better get in. Well, by the time you hear this, it's probably started. So I would say you should get in as fast as possible. But it probably has already started. I have a few minutes delay on this one, making sure teams don't use what we see to their advantage, at least in real time. So if you are watching, you are competing, feel free to do that. Unless there's a rule against it, feel free to do it. Just don't use it to advantage your team. Just have fun with the stream. That's what they're here for, to entertain you guys. But don't use it to better your gameplay, because obviously that's cheating. And you don't want to be marked as that. Not only being marked though, it's obviously you don't want to have bad morals too. Like, just a moral standpoint, don't do it. All right. Oh yeah. Last match, guys. All right. So if you have one of these teams winning, give me your output. Give me your love. Let's see here. We're gonna see the playing line whenever it comes around. Get that through. George Math says, are you in any clan, by the way? I'm sure you're talking about somebody else, I'm assuming. Papa B, this, Jake, Blake, and they meant. It's my fault, says Abdul. Still pissed with Henry for not putting Papa B for the best player. Shake my head. Now, let me mute this. Mute the music. We're gonna get started. And get the live scene. Alright. Infused with energy. We got Team 6 going down to 15 to Countdown. And I think that's going to be a good place to start, to be quite honest. So let's kind of scroll down to there. As Countdown, they're both on the same side of Countdown, by the way, as well. So usually you have one side taking the north and one team taking the south. This is all to the south. And Team 6 should have advantages here because they got a little higher to them 15. And so Team 6 should have most of the loot. Which should be the case, but not necessarily will be the case. Hopefully we'll get an idea though. Airborne and Jones Bond are really close and probably fighting each other, trying to hit each other with the axe. And Airborne will be knocked out first because Jones Bond found a gun. I just want to say James for the freak. I was just holding myself back from saying James Bond. But now we have Team 15 again. Had a disadvantage before because of position. Now have a disadvantage thanks to the amount of players they have left. Brilloaks has an interesting route to the right. But we'll see if that works. Sweeper trying to shoot to the right as well, trying to hit Shade. But that's only going to be a few little hits, not too significant there. Slayer's knocked, actually. I didn't realize that until right now. And he's going to be in the top. He's going to actually come back down, kind of confuse Lamba there. Esti Alamba. And the rest of Team 15 now, two-person squad. Sweeper gets knocked as well. Brilloaks is the only one left, and he's got to back away. I don't think he's going to be allowed to. Team 6 knows how many knocks they've gotten, and they got them tight here. And there you go. Shade with the victory. With the rest of Team 6 taking the kills for themselves. So 4 total for sure to start. Doesn't get much better than that. Not losing a single player in that engagement. And all you got to do is loot up now.
The revive flight will arrive in
Team 9 has players below them. It looks like No Limits has dropped down already. One shot PSA dropping down to the roof as well. So yeah, enemies inside the warehouse. It looks like there's one enemy with Ghost. I think PSA saw him, but not quite shooting at him yet. Wonder if one player... Oh, No Limit shooting across gets a kill. Necessary, especially since Storm Crack is already knocked out. So both... Oh, this is a PSA squad. I thought it was the one-shot team. But no, it's PSA squad with Stormcrack, one shot, and No Limits. Let's see. Let's go out of our way to take a look at this. So 3 players on the ground. No Limits drops down. Will he drop down again? Because he'll have 3 people to watch out for as he hops down to the ground. Eaglet gets hit hard, gets knocked down. State is going to be right there and gets No Limit. Gets a knockout and a thirst. One shot coming around to help save the day. Trying to hit State for the hardest time and gets taken down instead. So that is it for the squad. PSA is out. GAM wins it. And are they getting shot? I just saw some shots. I'm like, where did that come from? But I don't see anyone else around, so I think they're safe. They can loot now and move around the kill house. Team 8 moving on. Team 0 in the spots. Let's see. All right, we got 0 with Dookie, 911, and Glitch. Team 16, that other end. Let's focus on that and see exactly. Well, get me out of the window. How about this window? Nope. All right, fine. How about this window? No? No. All right. Well, I'm just too fat, apparently. I'm going to move on to Team 16. Yeah, we'll go to Team 16. So those are the 2 closest teams. But KS has a 2-person squad, as you can tell already. They're probably... Oh, and what are you doing out in the open? Do you have cover? Or are you just AFK? You're just saying don't shoot, man? Madman, I don't know if he's AFK or... Oh, there we go. He was just throwing out an emote, I suppose. And I guess you're going to have an airborne come down. Let's see, where are they going to head to? There's Team 16, top by Outpost. It looks like they're crossing down south, maybe to Nuclear Plant. Loot there. I'm going to change it to Team 4 because Team 5 is actually right next to them as well. Actually going to Team 5's perspective. 2 teams right around Black Market. And it looks like Team 4 has a helicopter flying around. X5. Why is Chatty... Oh, look at Chatty. Chatty's floating on top of the helicopter. Alright, so Chatty jumped out for sure. The rest of the team jumped out going for upgrades. And I think Chatty wants to come around to do the same exact thing. Cool helicopter. I don't think I've ever seen a gold or I guess yellow, but I'm gonna go with gold helicopter. That is shiny. But yep, Team X5 looks good. Team 5, which is TC, not battling out. They have their own helicopter, so maybe we can see a helicopter battle. Can we please? Thank you for the subscribing. I can't actually read that. It's tiny letters, but I will look at that in just a sec because I want to see if this is going to be a helicopter fight. Come on, go after each other. Go right. Or if anyone has a rocket launcher, they'd be in a great position. Although TC jumped out. Oh, they did have a rocket launcher, and that's why they all jumped out earlier. So TC a little separated now. But it looks like maybe they're getting back together here. Yeah, a lot of them are actually together in this compound. Team 3 is really close. I'm not sure where because I can hear it. Yeah, there they are. Another helicopter. Team 4 might shoot their rocket at them as well. But they back off. But not anymore. Team 5 taken in the compound as we see here below. The helicopter's above. Team 1 has a everyone has a helicopter, man. You guys all put your down payments. Got a loan. You guys are being responsible. Buying a helicopter. I don't think that's actually responsible. I'm sure that's going to depreciate pretty badly. But you know what? It's fine. The wear and tear on the helicopter, man, with every rocket it gets hit with, not gonna look too good. X5 has a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say KS had one player right there. Looks like they just dropped in. I don't know why, because I know they were a duo. Maybe they were trying to use a helicopter and they were starting to get shot at and they had to hop out here. But that is definitely a win for X5. Do they have another player? KS? I know there were just two. I think they're it. That's it for them. Yeah. Oh no, they still have Hypergen. So what's up with Hypergen, by the way? He's just running. He can try to go back, but he's so far away from his teammate now that I think that's going to be nearly impossible unless he does have a car there. Maybe he will. It might be worth the risk because, again, they're only two people. He really doesn't have the manpower to really last in a normal setting. So, I mean, you can say that Gen might be just insane, but I would imagine that any way you look at it, no matter who you really are, you're going to want to try to pick up your teammates and maybe grab a car and go back. Just saying. Team 2. So they're separated quite a bit, but there's one person in particular. Oh, is Envy. And he got taken down. So, Breest is life, which is interesting. Is gonna hop to here. I should say. I don't know why is his name Breast for Life. I don't know. But he's looking at TC.
Dog tags have been scanned successfully.
And he's gonna grab his teammate's dog tag. Nice.
Engaging the enemies.
So Team 5, I think, caused that kill. Moves on. And Team 16, Hypergen by himself as well. He's going all the way back. But is he going back for his teammate's dog tag? He may be trying. Oh, he's going for airborne here at the edge of zone. And Team 5, I think, might see him. Uh-oh. And get out of there. And he's out. Could have been bad as TC was closing the gap pretty quickly. And I think Hypergen kind of flying along, getting away, going towards zone. Could have been bad.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
What's up, Kush? Thank you for joining in. Says haha. Victor says all right. Gray, Gray Day here. Gray, you are free though. You are free though. It is if your choice, man. I am having a hard time reading. That's just one thing apparently. Okay. Team 4. I'm going over to them. We can. I thought there was people around them, although Team 10 has one player next to them. Multiple players next to them. Team 7 right there in front with 2 helicopters. Rocket hits one. Can he get another hit? As he's going to try to lock on. Shoots across, misses, and tries to lock on once again. Let's see if they're going to make contact on this shot. It does. It blows it up. Does he die from that? He's still in the air. I think he must have glided out. Panny's getting hit with a rocket as well. Zach is just constantly putting on the fire. And those shots definitely were devastating to those helicopters. On the bottom right here, Gremmy, I think, is knocked. As he is, and almost thirsted out. You got DS6 here. With one player in particular wanting to shoot across. Hit Deadshot. Deadshot's starting to get sniped a bit. And the blue zone is overlapping. EG seems to be opting for the airborne. And DS6 is saying, all right, I'll just bolt it out here by grappling and getting out of the blue zone myself. Is there another airborne? Yes, there is. And Sammy's not going to allow him to go. He gets knocked out before he can use it. Great timing for EG Sammy. Easy kill for him. He just had to make sure he got here fast enough. And that's exactly what happened. So we have Panny here who had a helicopter. It blew up. And Panny now on the run. Running across the bridge. I don't see any EG player being able to take him out at this point. And so because they already used their airborne, that's going to take some time to come back into effect. So Pani should be able to be free to do this. Now I'm not sure if Pani was the one. Pani was the one to use the airborne. I think if you are a solo player going forward, as K-Pani will be, having airborne is going to be a nice factor. Escanor is getting shot from the back in the water and gets taken down. Instant kill. Take another team off the board, as now there's 12 teams left. He's gonna grab this loot. Team 10 still crossing the bridge, by the way. Could be a factor against DS6 still, as they have been for quite a bit. But I don't know. That might not be a case. If K-Pawnee can just avoid Team 10 for now, I think that would be best. But that, it might be harder. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Breast for life. Breast is life. This is breast for life. Breast for life, man. No, breast is life. Obviously, totally different. Good Team 2 here. Team 6 is above with a helicopter. It doesn't seem like they've noticed breast for life. Oh, I was gonna say they didn't notice him, but I don't know about that. They're gliding.
I'm down.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
I don't know what to say about that. It was pretty obvious that he was gliding down. I mean, I didn't need to see tags for that. I saw him literally in his view. I don't know why he didn't turn. Maybe when AFK, something happened to his connection. I'm gonna assume that because I have no idea why. Just thought, nah, not gonna move. I think probably AFK. Feel bad, but what are you gonna do? Team 13. They have the underground tunnel. The underground tunnel may be where it ends. It is a possibility. You don't really want to be stuck down here. Because you don't know. It probably won't end down here. It's possible, but, you're risking a lot. Because then you're trying to come out, maybe one shoot, and all a team has to do is really camp out one side or the other to prevent you from coming out, and that might be it for your squad. So you don't really want to camp out the bottom of the tunnel. But if it does end there, you're going to be in a wonderful position. You're going to be in a great position. Team 5, let's see that. George GG's then. Rest his life saves the day. He does. He grabs it. I mean, I guess you can't go wrong with that mantra, but I'm just saying. Interesting mantra. So it looks like K plays, grabs whatever he wants from the crate, customized stuff. That's always good to grab. Good teams usually grab some customized gear like a sniper that they can get a few shots off and get some kills. But it depends. Heading over to Team 2. Looks like Shams is shooting across, gets a kill on Sim. Will there be more? I hear some gunshots.
Shot now.
And his teammate Shams is backing off so he can heal. Looks like O'Treezy. I think that's O'Treezy, right? Is shooting at Hairjet. O'Teezy. O'Teezy. Gets a knock on Hairjet and gets the knockout, the thirst. Ghost is fighting up against Shams, and Shams wins his 1v1. And I think, I thought O'Teezy used an airborne for a sec, but never mind. It's backing off and it's gliding down to the bottom of the hill. He might be better off trying to stay on top, eventually grabbing his teammates' dog tags, because I think he's by himself now. Deadshot is knocked. Zach is coming back over, I think. No, he's backing off too. So that might lead Deadshot to be his last breath. Where's the zone, by the way? Oh, it's this direction. That's why. Okay, so I was confused on why there was a team that went down here. It's like, oh, they went to zone. X5 here with TC. Looks like Vibes is shooting across to TC, trying to get those contact hits. Felicia gets knocked down completely. And we're left with one player for TC, it looks. He's getting surrounded by a few teams, I think, which is a bit problematic. Especially Team 5 being close up and personal. Vibes getting shot in the back, but able to avoid the damage. Not sure if he grabbed the dog tag there, but certainly grabbed some loot. Alright, let's see people's perspectives. There's a lot of overlap, by the way. Start with Team 2. One player in the blue. It looks like he's trying to heal while he's running. This blue zone's hurting bad. Let's see here. Team 6 is shooting down, maybe at Vibes. Vibes is trying to rotate to the left, gets hit pretty badly.
The safe zone is collapsing.
And a mechanic coming his way, unless that's his own. Nope, it's hurting him, slowing him down. Okay, he's getting some hits on Vibes. Another player shooting him in the back, and there it is. TC with the kill, or with the knock, and they will be given the kill right there and then. No team at the tunnel. TC on top. Oh, one player on the right of us and gets taken down. That seems to be... I thought that was a knock maybe, but... Yeah, it was a knock. I think he just got back to life, unfortunately, and drops down to enemy territory. KS Hypergen still alive. He was a single player for a long time, and now he's in zone. Will Paku shoot across because it looks like he's looking directly at him. He could take the zip line up and surprise him in the air. That would be an interesting play from Paku. A lot of these players that are coming in late are starting to battle each other. Hulk trying to hit Jones Bond. And Hulk is starting to take a lot of damage. One more hit will do him in. And somehow, some way, he's surviving against Jones Bond. And Bond gets knocked down. Hulk, with 1% health for the longest time, survives. And we're left with freaking Team 5 here. TC on the second floor and on the ground. Plays starting to get hit badly by Hulk. Hulk's not done. He's trying to get more accomplished here. The smoke bomb, though, covering up the tracks. We'll see if they can get around this. And he continues to wrap around. Gets knocked down finally. And out of the game he goes. Tammy on the second floor, I think, was able to get a kill. Yes, and a thirst. There's Tammy grabbing some loot too. Shots fired on the right side. Paku getting hit badly by a third party, and Shade will be attributed that kill. We have 4 teams left. Tammy being one of them, holding out the second floor, hoping not to be spotted. She also has zone. I believe it's a she. I could be wrong, but also has zone with that house. I believe it's close, so probably will stay in there for the longest period of time. Meanwhile, Team 13 with SG taking the air and coming down now at an enemy. Team 6, Shade. Shade's got surrounded by multiple players. Smoke bomb might be covering his tracks, and it looks like so far it is working. But how much longer can this hold? You can see him through that rock formation right now. He's kind of bolting in and out of the smoke. Goes prone and hoping that Team 13 just doesn't even notice him anymore. Shade drops down. Sim dropped down, and Shade's kind of just going in with him. Gets Ivor first, but starting to get hit badly by Simp in the blue zone. If not, the gunshots from Simp will take him down. It was the gunshots from the Echo. Predator gliding down. There's Tammy shooting across from the window, and Predator, I think, wants to fight right now. Tammy hears that, and we'll look into this as well. We'll look into it from the window.
Only 2 teams left, getting close to victory.
And it looks like they won it. So Tammy's out, actually. That was a quick out. Where's that last player at? I saw one, I thought. Where did he go? Is he in the air? I've lost him. Oh, there he is. Wait, what? Oh, is there a tunnel under here? Oh, the tunnel's under here. So it was a tunnel finish. I did not think it was going to be here. I thought, yeah, the chances would be great if it was. But look at this, man. Hypergen. Now, he lost. Now, give him props, guys. Give him props. I don't know why he's moving, actually. He should just... Well, I guess he'll just kill himself because it doesn't matter. But, good thing for him. So what I was saying, for Hypergen especially, he lost his teammates a while ago, like crazy time ago. And I really thought he had a chance to maybe go back to pick up his teammate, because that might be the best way to get better rank. But this was actually the best way. Go to the tunnel and keep that. He was very lucky that the zone kept finishing toward him there. And at the end, he knew he was going to die out, so he didn't want to waste any time. And he'll definitely take second place for himself. Good job there for the whole squad here. SW, Cannabix, Predator, Simp, with SW representing Ivor. We'll go through all the kills here. This was the last match, by the way, so I just want to say before we even go through the results, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on YouTube and leave a follow on Twitch. It's we'll have more and more matches like these, CoDMobile, whether it's the African area or the NA area. We want you guys to just enjoy some great content. Appreciate everyone in the chat right now. Definitely will look at what you guys wrote in just a sec. But yeah, we'll go over everything, and I'll be but first let's just do the results, okay? So I don't know why I don't know why that's gone now, but I think they had 6 kills if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure oh no. Okay, so sometimes this happens. I don't know why, but first place got shifted over to second. I think it constantly shifts one over. So first place, I know it seems weird, but first place is given to Cannabix with 2 kills, Ivor, Simp with 1 kill, and Predator with 2 kills, team total of 6. Second place is KS. I'm pretty sure, I don't think any team got lost in the mix here. It's just that everyone got dropped down 1. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, KS with 0 kills. The results are not going to be from me, by the way. They're going to be by the organizer. So they'll have the official results. 0 kills here. TC with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kills. Nice job from them. That wraps up your top 3. Yeah, look at this. So 3 on the top right and 3 on the middle left. So there you go. That's so something happened here which kind of got mixed up, but first time results have ever been made like this. Well, maybe not the first time, but glitchiness. Anyway, 4th place was Shade with 5, 2 for SD, 1 apiece for Jones Bond and JYPZ. Team total of 9. Well done, guys. KDS with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. EG, this is the team I thought was going to win it all. I don't think they wound up doing that, but they definitely put up a good fight with a lot of good kills at 2. Sammy with 3 of them, a team total of 5. PR3 with 3 kills. X5 with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. GWG with 0 kills. GAM with 6 from State, a team total of 7. Nice job, State. 0 here with 2 kills from 911. DS6 with 6 kills. I have no idea what team this is, but VMX. Yeah, VMX. There we go. VMX with 1 kill from Cultist. The B squad here with 0 kills. Ombre, Eddie, and Champ on the squad. PSA with 2 kills. We saw some good stuff from them. Unfortunately, then we saw a squad wipe taking them out early on. But overall, it looked like they were trying to get some early kills since they had 2 right off the bat. R182 with 0 kills. Genius and their squad was 0. They did great in match number 1. It's just they weren't able to continue that forward, I guess. 0 kills here. So there you go. There you have it. Details. Interesting the way that works out. But yep, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me see what you guys wrote in chat so I can keep up with you guys. Start. Here we go. CJ said Beast. I know. Sorry about that. I kind of lost. You know what? Pronouncing things in stream, not easy, man. Not easy. You know, sometimes I read something and it's completely wrong, even if it's like written right. You know, I have a hard time. Okay, Victor. You don't have to add on top of my shame, all right? Sean says my money on Black Mafia. Vaughn Kushmark, that made me laugh. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I thought I hit it really well. You guys just don't let anything go, apparently. You guys don't let things go. Sean, Beefy Clips, Sammy to Wicked. Sammy is a candidate of Hellfire. Breast for Life. Is this EU scrims? This was a AF scrim, meaning Africa scrim. Dre, but I think they use the EU server. I'm pretty sure they do because Africa doesn't have a server. So I don't know. This is one thing I do want to mention though before I even go through the rest of the chat is, if you are from the EU, I definitely say join this server and ask if you can compete if you want to compete. Obviously, as I mentioned, this is an African event, but they may be looking to get more people to join. Kind of like my events. I don't care where you're from. If you're from NA, because that's where the server is going to be, it's great. If you're from around the world, it's great too. I have no problem with you guys competing in my event. I don't know if they want to do it that way either. Or also, so just letting you know that there is a server, especially for African teams to compete, but maybe globally you can compete in it as well. Really depends on the organizer and how they feel. Share the breets for the back benchers. I have no idea what that means, EG Max, but I'm just gonna go with sure. No, it's an African scrim, says Victor. Yep, he answered it for you guys. Thank you guys. If you guys can answer the questions sometimes, you guys know the answer, that helps me a ton. Victor, buy your what? I don't even know what that means. Buy your breast of life bread? Is there a bread type now for this? I was gonna say if you wrote like a bracelet, yeah. Like, you know, those rubber, you know, maybe it's like a breast cancer awareness bracelet. But bread? You can buy bread? I don't know. Walla, as the bread, no be. Are you guys just making fun of the way I said breast for one point? Jesus Christ, you guys can't let anything go. I'm not sure though, I'm lost. Victor drop price. This guy, shake my head, is 0 out. Is Black Mafia out? 450 at least. You fit buy 2, use 100. Nira buy big Pepsi. Jesus Christ, guys. You guys making it difficult for me to understand. My brain can't comprehend. 0 no. Mafia no. Okay, thanks. EG died out. Go zone, dem, no go, quick go. What? What, guys? Victor, you're killing me here. Papa B says, see all those zone deaths. Yeah, a lot of F's in the chat for those zone deaths. That's one thing I want. Another thing I want to mention is a lot of teams like to think like they can just cut in with the blue zone, especially in PUBG Mobile. I notice this all the time. COD Mobile less, but it happens. You got to keep on track, obviously, of the blue zone and when it closes. Teams that try to stay in the middle, keep like think forwardly. I know a lot of times you're kind of stuck in a battle and you kind of lose track of, you know, where the zone's going to go until it's too late. It happens. But teams that keep track of that stuff are going to do very well. Okay, so if you are one of those teams and you think ahead like that, and you can push your team to be not dealing with the blue zone, obviously, you're going to be one step ahead of most teams, because I think a lot of teams just kind of lose focus and just think about their immediate issues with battles instead of the blue zone. I prefer zero black to gold these days, says Dre. Gold that is overpowered, says Victor. George, thank you for joining in. Victor says the name, they confuse me. Seth? Victo? Black is the new gold. Not confusing, now it is. Now is it? But the zero that has Mischief, Papa B, One Punch, and King Knee. Very good squad for sure. We have seen them compete and do very well in events. That is 100%. Black with a touch of gold. Black with a touch of gold. Let's see here. I told you guys that K's is stream sniping. You guys think I'm lying, says EG Max. Yeah, teams shouldn't be stream sniping, obviously, in any event. That's just a rule. It's probably a rule in every single event you'll see. My take on this is feel free to watch the event. There is a delay, which doesn't take out every possibility of stream sniping, obviously. But I want you guys to enjoy the show. You guys are playing in it. I want you guys to enjoy it as well. It's not like you guys don't get to have a chance to talk on chat to kind of build the community out through digital means. So I want you guys to be able to do that. It's just obviously be careful not to stream snipe. All right. There's a freaking delay. Yes, there is. But again, even though there's a delay, you shouldn't be like seeing what's going on and thinking, all right, well, if we play this a few minutes later, they probably will be here and take him out here. Like, that shouldn't be a thing you guys should be thinking about. That's when you're watching the stream. Not at all. Just saying. There's no way to enforce that. Obviously, we're not going to be having a camera in your room or anything like that. But you shouldn't be doing that, okay? Sean, I think Hypergen picked up his teammate's tag and revived him, and his teammates died. Did that really happen? I don't think he did. Because I think his teammate died in the blue, and I saw that Hypergen was going toward the blue, but never made it farther than the blue line because he started to get pressure from other players. So he took airborne and left. I think we saw that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did pick up his teammate, which would be a very good idea if he did. He was pretty far away from him. If he's managed to kind of cross over the map to get to him, that's a good teammate. EG Max is low. Black Mafia even died earlier. Papa B. They happened. Victo. Everyone in top 5 died early, says Henry. Everyone in top 5 died early. Top 5 of the rankings? Nice. I like that because I like seeing underdogs outperform. Nothing against any top 5 team. That's usually very good. But I like seeing underdogs do very well. Back to WhatsApp, ABC Lobby, Waze. Papa B, nice stream, CJ. Thank you, Papa B. Bye. Later. George Math, I think that was EGB team. I think so. I think you're right. The Assassin Squad. And then they also have the... what was the other team's name? EG, Assassins, EG. I feel like it starts with a C. Oh, no. Could be wrong about the C. I'm not sure which ones, because both of them did very well. I remember in the EGC, not the EGC, the ZEC event, I think they got second and third, if I'm not mistaken, in that one. So really good stuff from both. Thank you for the stream, CJ. You're the best, says Henry. Thank you for enjoying yourselves. Thank you for being here. Victor, man, George, a lot of pressure on Victor. So GG's says Predator. Thank you for joining in, Predator. All right, that's it, guys. As you can see here, nobody's in the room anymore except for me. I'm alone. So if you guys enjoyed, again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. We'll have more content for you in COD Mobile. Hopefully I can provide the best content you guys have ever seen going forward. Oh, Von Kushmark, by the way, I didn't mention this happened 26 minutes ago. Thank you for the super chat from Von. I'm going to write that actually in chat in case he's still here for some reason. I doubt it, though. I feel like he would have left. But let me... No. I always need to say thank you, and I didn't say thank you to Von. This Vic. Let's see if we can write this out. Thank you at Von. Doesn't say at, but oh. Da, 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 da. Gotta say thank you. Necessity. Von Kushmark. All right, I can spell that out, I think. Can I put a space at an at? I think I can. Maybe underscore it? I'll just write it out regularly. Von Kush for the super chat. I'll probably DM him just in case you didn't get that message. He's been a subscriber for so long now. Ever since my very first days in PUBG Mobile. Him running In Pan We Trust. I don't know if anyone remembers that team, but I think they're still alive. I think they still have a server. I'm not sure if they're competing still or not, but I believe they still have a somewhat active server. George Math, Victor Man speaking with himself. Am I speaking to myself? Thank you, Kush, for the super chat. Oh, I wrote that. I'm just reading what I wrote. All right, I'm out, guys. Appreciate you guys being here again. Have a safe one. Make sure to stay super aware that COVID is a big issue still, and I hope you guys take it seriously as you should. Keep your family safe. Later, guys. Bye. Joy, where should I take you guys? I'll take you guys to the so these are the rankings earlier. So before today's event, these were the rankings, right? They're going to have official rankings on their server, on the server in the description. You guys can click that now. So these are the ones before tonight's event. So maybe if you do some math, you might be able to figure out who's on top now. But here we go. Later, guys. Bye.
Waking up inside my bed, looking around at all I have. The only thing missing is what I want. Wipe my eyes, then make my bed. Brush my teeth and fix my hair. Wash my face and put that smile on. When to be and me become so hard. I've walked so many miles with my head at the ground. I forgot the world had clouds. If I could just look up, I'd see him looking down. I know my grandpa's proud. I am my brother's keeper. I'll be right there for my sister. I know it took me some time, but I'm the man inside my house. I'm better than I think. I'm stronger than I know. I know I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Nights like this with love on my mind. I'm dying to find it when I open my eyes. I know it's there. Maybe I'm just wasting my time, but it never hurts to try. Loving every heart except mine. Keeping to myself, however I feel inside. I guess I'll